So, all right, here's the question that we are posing today. Is snacking an integral part to the movie watching process? That is a question that we're asking after moviegoers were slammed on social media for snacking during the horror movie A Quiet Place because, well, the theater was no longer a quiet place to be. So this is a movie that came out a few weeks ago. Huge success at the box office, but it's all based on people having to be very, very, very quiet. And apparently, the rustling of bags and eating of popcorn and drinking of drinks is annoying some people in the theaters, and they are shaming those who are making noise. So
stay home then.
Thank you very much.
Stay home.
Really? Yeah.
Do you know at the TIFF Bell Lightbox they show, you know, artsy films, indie films, and my husband and I went one time and we were watching a film and they sell popcorn. We bought the popcorn, brought it in, and we got shh.
Yeah.
Because it was too noisy and people wanted the whole experience.
Do that to me and see what happens to you in a movie theater. Seriously, try it. If you want to go see them, if you want to enjoy a movie in dead silence and perfect silence, watch it at home. Yeah. You have that ability. And also, ask the movie theaters out there if they can survive without selling popcorn. 100%. They can't. That's pure profit.
That's why it cost me like $12 a bag.
Exactly.
To get
and if I'm paying $15 to go see a movie, I'm going to sit there with my popcorn and enjoy the movie going experience.
And is popcorn your go-to snack?
It is my go-to snack. Well, actually, I buy it for my kids and then I eat theirs.
Right.
But no, but I'm sorry that you don't get to tell me that I can't enjoy the movie with popcorn.
When you're in the theater? I'm that person, even when I'm listening to music, I can hardly hear it in my earphones because I'm so worried that the people around me will be bothered by my music. So I'm very conscious. I can't see a movie without eating Milk Duds. So I will say I'm a movie snacker.
Yeah, and then you'll get in trouble by pouring them out.
I'm so careful about how I open it. I open it before I go in. Like I just don't want to draw any attention. You know, or detract from the movie.
Here's what my problem with this whole story is. It almost feels like the name of the movie is sort of dictating how you're supposed to act. Right. Like A Quiet Place, therefore, the quiet place should be the walls of the... That doesn't make sense to me. It's like saying, like, you know, Armageddon, if I'm there, like, I'm not coming back out. Like, that kind of idea.
Or if you go see Sound of Music, you have to sing.
There's no logic.
Oh, that happens, though.
Yeah, but those are sing-alongs. Those are very specific.
Singing.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Tessa. Choosing the snack appropriately. If you've got the ones with all the wrappers, like let's say, you know, the candies that have individual wrappers, and you've got to open the thing and then open the thing and then thing and the thing. That's a little much, maybe.
A one-time.
If a movie theater sells it, I can eat it. People who bring their own snacks, they are weird for a whole other reason.
Well, they're frugal. They're fantastically frugal. You know what the sound I can't stand, though? Listen, when your pop is done, it's done. Don't squeak around with the straw and don't...
That's true.
Right.
That, my kids do that in the row, and I'm snapping from down the row.
Oh, you know what sound I hate? That one.
I can't stand that.
My childhood.
No, I'm the same way with my kids. I've got one son who forgets, he gets so into the movie that he forgets to whisper. So he sits right next to me and he forgets to whisper. I have to remind him.
Has anyone shushed him?
I shush him. Okay. I shush him because I don't want to upset anybody else. But food is par for the course. Get used to it or get out.
Ooh.
I would like to know what people think. Like, do they expect people behind them to eat quietly, or is it okay to make as much noise as you want?
What's the most annoying thing?
There's a difference between eating your food and making as much noise as possible.
How about the people that take their shoes and socks off?
No,
in the movie theater?
Yes. Get all comfortable. I'm not.
What?
Again,
on airplanes
things to do
On
at
airplanes, yes.
This is behavior much more appropriate for your own living space.
Yes.
Oh, that I have not seen. I have seen that on airplanes when the feet creep up, like in between you, and we've talked about that on this show where people have literally taken pictures and then sent it out, and like etiquette. It basically is just, you know, communal etiquette.
But movie theaters have gotten a lot better at recognizing that there's certain behaviors that they don't want anymore. For example, people saving 18 seats in a row.
Right.
So now you can reserve seats for an extra cost. You can reserve seats, and I love reserving seats.
Do you just do like a parameter, like that nobody is allowed to sit around me?
No, yeah.
We try to sit at the very top.
I took my kids to see Rampage this weekend. I reserved my seats. There was no one in the theater, and I didn't care. I was like, I got this. These are my seats. We're sitting right here.
The movie was really good.
The movie was good.
It was good?
There's a lot of rampaging that goes on in that movie.
And you don't expect rampaging
And despite the rampaging, my kids still sat there quietly.
Oh,
shocker, right?
Did they eat quietly, though? That's the question.
As quietly, yes, they did. I think so.